This time on Bulletproof Tactical, we're going to take a look at the Glock 22C. This is a really interesting firearm in my opinion. They're not very common, so I decided to pick one up and see what it's all about. Continue watching. There's plenty of holsters and all right, let's go ahead and get started with today's review. The Glock 22C. Here it is. Let's go ahead and do a safety check. Firearm is clear, nothing in the chamber. All right, so the Glock 22C, you guys might be asking, what exactly does the C stand for? It stands for compensated. You guys can see it's pretty much a Glock 22, same dimensions, same everything. Only thing different is the slide. You guys can see the slide on this one has actually 2 cuts, and you guys can see internally, you guys can see the barrel, and it also has 2 cuts in it to allow the gases to actually get out of the barrel sooner. So that's going to cause the muzzle flip of the firearm to actually push the firearm downwards, so that helps with recoil. A lot of people don't like 40 Smith & Wesson because they say it has too much recoil. So this is pretty much Glock's solution to the recoil situation with the 40 Smith & Wesson. They decided to put a factory compensator, which I thought was really interesting. These are not very common, and the slides are pretty expensive. You know, I've seen them for sale, the slide alone, for $600-700. So I was able to pick this one up for $500. I thought it was a really good deal. Came with a ton of accessories, an extra barrel, a couple magazines. You guys can see this one was actually modified. They upgraded the trigger a bit. The internals are different, but they actually flared the mag well. Kind of interesting how they did that. This is not factory. I don't want you guys to think this is actually how this frame is originally. This was actually modified by the previous owner, but we're really interested to actually compare it to my Glock 22. So I have a Glock 22 and a Glock 22C right now, and you guys can see this one does not have a compensated barrel. I did buy a 357 SIG with a comp on it, but I'm actually interested to shoot it and compare it. You guys can see they're both full-size handguns, and I'm interested to see if Glock's solution actually helped out with recoil. So I'm going to take both of these down to the range. We're going to shoot both. We're going to shoot 15 rounds from one, 15 rounds from another. Then we're going to shoot 10 and 10 rounds, total of 50 rounds together. And I'm actually going to see if I notice any difference as far as recoil goes. I'm obviously going to take off the red dot and the flashlight, just so we have no extra weight on the firearm and the test could be fair. So let's go ahead and take these guns down to the range and see how it performs. I heard it shoots the gases, and you can see really nice gas pattern, a V pattern when it expands out of the barrel. So let's take it down to the range. Continue watching. All right, so we're back from the range. You guys can see both firearms performed flawlessly. The Glock 22C, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. It's a cool concept. I did notice less recoil in the firearm, believe it or not. Felt less snappy. You could see the gases coming out of the barrel. Really cool. I've heard that if you shoot hot loads like specialty or defensive ammunition, it does throw little fireballs out of the barrel. That would be interesting. That would probably be for another video. Matter of fact, it does seem to actually work as far as recoil goes. But that brings up another topic. We're obviously going to lose velocity. We're obviously not going to get the same velocity out of this firearm and this firearm. I don't have a chronograph, so we don't know the velocity of the rounds, but we are definitely losing energy. So many people will say this firearm is useless. If you're actually going to tame down 40 Smith & Wesson, you might as well buy a 9mm. And I could relate, you know, why are you going to tame down 40 Smith & Wesson? You know, I don't think adding a compensator is really the solution. Might as well just downgrade to a smaller caliber like 9mm. You know, you're going to lose energy anyhow, so kind of beats the purpose of having a 40 Smith & Wesson, in my opinion. I would love to hear your thoughts. Once again, I thought this was going to be an interesting review, so let me know what you guys think. Leave me a comment. Did you guys like this test? Do you guys want to see another firearm in a future review? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and we'll see you on a future episode. Thanks for watching.